speak to him at any point?
Every time I come to D.C., I look forward to seeing the president, the team. Reached out to coordinate all the meetings that are possible in a short period of time. And we're going to continue to want to sit down with the president and have a conversation with us.
Next question.
Kevin with New York One. How are you doing today? When it comes to the meeting you had with the FEMA administrator, they had reached out to you about your winter plans. Did you get any commitments from them on that? And then my understanding is you're also meeting this afternoon with Tom Perez. What are your expectations going into that? Anything you hope to get out of it?
One of the number one things that we're asking of FEMA is that you saw the announcement came out of Texas, where Governor Abbott stated that he was going to flood New York City and other cities. We believe they should not be using federal dollars to do these actions, and we're hoping that FEMA reconsiders that. And we're going to need assistance all the way around. You know, they deal with emergency housing, and we want to partner with them on the ground, how to bring the other cities together to see some better best practices on how we can move applications through. And there was a real sense of collaboration from the FEMA administrator to assist us in these very challenging times that we're facing in all of these cities.
Time for two more.
Hi, Caroline Tucker with WNBC. Some people might say you're preaching to the choir by coming to D.C. to talk with other New York Democrats. So what specific plan, if any, you spoke about FEMA just now, came out of the meeting with FEMA for relief for New York City?
Well, we are going to reach across the aisle. What's happening in New York City, New York City is the economic engine of New York State. And so we're going to sit down with both Democrats and Republicans and state that we're going to need a real policy at the border. How do we decompress what is happening in New York City, because it's going to impact the state. And so our goal is to sit down across the aisle and really state this is a moment when the New York State is dealing with this crisis. And there are a list of things. My chief of staff is going to be communicating with FEMA to further elaborate on some of the specifics that they want to take a new hands-on approach to this. And we're going to sit down and get a menu of things with the plans that they put in place, a menu of things that they could assist us on. We're going to continue to look for help wherever we can to address this issue.
But no specific
Young lady
plan.
in the back, sorry, we're going to keep it tight.
I'm just wondering if you have any thoughts on the overall debate now in Congress, this funding fight between defense spending and border security. Do you feel like New York is going to get caught up in that, or you have any fears or thoughts, or do you have any conversations with Leader Schumer or Jeffries on that?
We're hoping we keep the entire plan together. And we're going to leave it up to them to determine the best way to get the resources to New York City so we can address this issue. I have faith in the congressman and the senator, and I'm sure that they're going to both fight for what's best for New York City and for New York State.
Passing, that's all the time we have. Thank you.
Reaction to the poll, please.
You say you always want to meet.
Why don't you go the other way?
Is he making this more painful for you politically? Did President Biden specifically decline to meet with you, Mr. Mayor?
This is guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa.
Do you have thoughts
What do you
on
expect
the
to
poll?
say to White House staff when you're at the party tonight?
Come on, that's not right.